Crafters, cowboys, and cowgirls. Good to see you all. It's Tom Creek with Creek Bank Creations. My wife Julie and I are here for a party tonight. It's called Make It On Monday Special Easel Card Edition for the rest of the month. Holy cow. By the way, Julie and I own Creek Bank Creations. We have our own line of dies, stamps, papers, adhesives, and tools, and all kinds of a plethora of paper crafting goodness. So join us at www.creekbankcreations.com, where all orders over $50 receive free shipping. And speaking of free shipping, have I got a deal for you all?
They should log on and let us know where they're from.
Absolutely. But
where are you from?
But first, hey, Mary Novak. Good. By the way, Mary, you and Lois are going to be eligible for prizes tonight. Yes, congratulations, Mary. Good to hear from you. Hi, Bernadette. How are you? But anyway, log on. Tell us where you're from. Tell me what the temperature is there. You know what? It's usually about 90 degrees this time of year. And we've been having some unusually cool weather, 60s and 70s. In fact, we even turned on the furnace this morning to take the chill off the house. Mrs. Creek gets a little chilly in the morning like that. But let us know where you're from, what's going on. Good to hear from you, Diane Wilcox. There's Jane. And there's Jody Leck. How are you?
They say it's going to be in the 90s by the end of the week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they say.
Oh, okay.
They.
Who's they?
They are.
They are. Yeah. Well, hey, tonight's card. Let me show you tonight's card. Tonight's card is a lot of fun. Again, we're using the split easel card. There we go. Check that out. So it folds down like that. And then Julie's going to show you how we added the old little gift card in there. How do you get that in there? I need to put my glasses on. Probably better. Before I tear the card up. Rascally card. There it is. There it is. There's the gift card. This is what happened when you don't rehearse this ahead of time. There's the gift card, and it just sticks in the back there.
And you're gonna tear up my card.
I wouldn't. Oh, there it is. There's a little slit back there. Little slit back there. There you go. Just like that. Isn't that a lot of fun? Check it out. And
you started to explain about the Make It Monday and what we're doing.
Make It Monday, yes.
You kind of got sidetracked.
Oh, we're going to be...
Not that you ever get sidetracked.
Yeah, no, I would never be sidetracked. The Make It Monday thing is going to be all through September, and we're going to be using the split easel card, and I'm going to show you the cards we're going to be doing this month, okay? Now, first of all, that happy birthday card, Julie also did one with, what was that paper pad?
That's the Colorful World.
The Colorful World paper pad. A little different in the color scheme, if you're not necessarily doing a birthday in the fall. So there you go on that. Another card we're going to be doing in the next week or two is this one right here. Now, if you want you to look at that, because you'll notice, you see how that's layered there with the, what do we call that? The Cathedral Accessory die. Is that correct? No?
That's the Cathedral Arch die.
Cathedral Arch die. Excuse me.
I think... Yeah, we're going to make the card next week.
Next week!
Show them it lays flat.
Lays flat.
It's dimensional when it pops up. So that's a really cool dimensional pop-up card. And that's next week's project.
A really cool dimensional pop-up card. There you go. Okay. And then here's one. This is so cool. Watch this one. Check this one out.
So this is week 3.
All right. Now where's my little light? See there? Can you see it? The light shining through.
So the fun thing is we've made these
Maybe turn the lights off.
No, we're not turning the lights off. No.
There
we made them for fall, but these designs can easily be adapted for Christmas.
Yeah, add this little light here.
So you can imagine what that card looks like with the nativity in it.
No light. Here we go.
And we're going to do inking technique that card too.
Isn't that cool? Oh yeah, inking tech. We're gonna do the inking technique with this too.
We're gonna ink our dies, and there's a little technique we're doing with that.
Okay, there's those little lights we're using. It's blinding me. I can't even get the thing turned off. Thank you.
You need to turn it off.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear my light down.
I'm gonna wear a light out.
It's got a little switch on it.
Oh, indeed it does. There you go.
Thank you.
And then this card on the following week.
Week 4.
Week 4.
We'll do the Thanksgiving card.
The Thanksgiving card.
And that's using the Happy Thanksgiving.
Someone looks good enough to eat. You know what?
There you go.
Just good enough to eat. There you go. Tonight's special, or this month's special, we have the September bundle special. Holy cow, is this a bundle or what? You're going to get the new pumpkin paper pad,
which we've used to make the cards.
which we used. Thank you, Mrs. Craig. Appreciate that addition there. Yes.
Can we put the blog link in the chat?
Yes, would you put the blog link in the chat?
Because it has a direct link to all the products that we're using.
No way.
It shows every card.
Okay.
And then a list of all the products. So if they want to gather supplies or whatever, they can see the list.
Indeed, gather supplies. Okay, and it includes the Cathedral Arch die. Okay, it includes the split easel card base die. It also includes the layered banner die. Holy mackerel. But wait, that's not all. It includes the round autumn greeting stamp. That is a $60.95 value for you crafters. All for only $50, and the shipping is free. That's right, $50 and the shipping free. It's called the September Bundle Special.
Within the United States.
Excuse me, the free shipping is within the United States and Puerto Rico. So we've got a few customers out there. So also we're going to be giving away we're going to have some trivia questions tonight. So I'm going to be giving away the birthday candles die set, $14.99 value, but I decided if you don't want that die and you would prefer the new Polaroid frame die or the some more die,
it's a crafter's choice
I'll
tonight.
give you a choice, okay? So either this is what is highlighted, but if you already have it, or if you'd prefer the Polaroid die or the some more die, you can exchange one of those three. So either whatever you want to do. So with that, Mrs. Creek, are you ready to rock and roll tonight?
I'm ready. You'll have to remind me when you think I'm like halfway through to stop and do the door prize.
Yeah, because we're going to give away two prizes. We're going to give away one to the end, so stay with us till the end, and we're going to give away one in the middle. So sorry, I think that's my train of thought. So tell me what the temperature is where you're at right now as Julie gets started with the card.
Can you hand me the card?
Yeah, oh, excuse me. Yes, Mrs. Creek.
Taking my card.
Yeah, yes. Here, I'll give you both of them.
I don't need. Okay, awesome. So we are making a whole series of fall cards using the paper pad, and I think these are really super fun. This is a lot of pumpkin for a birthday card, which is why I also made this one. So, but if you have someone who has a fall birthday, then the pumpkins are appropriate. So that's what we're going to do tonight because we're on this whole fall theme. And maybe you can give this card and get somebody a gift card so they can buy a pumpkin latte.
A pumpkin latte. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so I do I have little tips to share with you tonight on this card, but I do have scripture to share with you, and that is Isaiah 26:3. You keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts you. So I really love it when you read a scripture and you see that, like, there's a thing, like, if you do this, then I'll do this, like a little message from the Lord there. And that scripture, Isaiah 26:3 says, I'll keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind set on him and trust him. So it all goes back to trust. And that is where the work is.
I will give you the peace if you give me the trust.
Like, if you do this, I'll do this.
Well, hold on. It's not exactly that. I will give you the peace if you'll just give me the trust.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's not like a deal. You know what I mean?
Well, in my mind, it's a deal. And
Let's make a deal. Yes, Lord, we're going to make a deal with you tonight, Lord. I'll give you the trust. You give me the peace. Okay, well.
It's a
promise. It's a promise. Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
So what we have to work on is the trust part.
Indeed, we do.
That's the part we have to work on. So that's my encouragement for you tonight. And we all need more peace. So I think that means we trust more.
That means we need to have more trust.
More trust. That's what it means. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and turn the camera down and look at our split easel card that we're doing tonight.
Man, this is
Are we
getting
there?
exciting, Mrs. Creek.
Are we there?
Yes, we are there.
Awesome. So we are working with the fall paper pad, and I have just regular Kraft Cardstock here for our base. And the first thing we're going to do is cut our basic card with the split easel die. So we are going to start with that basic piece of paper, and that piece of paper is 8.5 by 4.5, and we've scored it at 4.25. Now I've already have the score here. You probably really can't.
What did you
see
say
it.
those dimensions were again? It's just an
Four.
A2. It's just an A2
It's
card.
an A2 card.
Okay.
I don't know what I said.
It's an
The-
A2
the
card, but
proper
you scored
size.
it where?
4.5 by 8.5, and we're scoring at 4.25.
Okay.
Now, my guess is that I'm going to go over again tonight how to use the split easel card base. I don't know if we should do it on every video. Do you have thoughts on that, Mr. Creek?
How do you probably ought to.
Yeah.
You probably
So
ought to.
I have scored it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the score line of my card, and I'm going to line it up on this line of my grid pad. So I'm putting that little mark there just so it will help you see it better. Okay, and then I'm going to take my die and I'm going to put the top line. Now I have cut side down, and I'm going to lay that top line right on top. This line is laying right on top of the score. And what I have done is I have taken my Sharpie, and obviously this is not a Sharpie, but I have taken my Sharpie and marked the middle point of that line on both sides, and I'm lining it up on both sides. I'm using the grid. If you do not have grid, then you can take your ruler, draw a straight line on a piece of paper.
Didn't John Wayne do a movie called True Grit? No, that was True Grit, wasn't it? Excuse me.
You know, I don't know if you remember this, but my mother did not allow me to watch
John Wayne movies.
Most
Telegram.
anything that was on TV.
That's right. You would have been just a
And
mere child when that
John
movie
Wayne,
came out, wouldn't you?
We only had
A mere child.
we got one channel, and we're die cutting.
Indeed, we are.
One channel at my house, and we watched the Channel 3 news
And the Waltons.
and the Waltons,
Yes.
and that was it. So I did not watch John Wayne at all. My mother was a woman way ahead of her time and very wise. Okay, so we have this. We're going to pull
Yes.
this up. So I used undo. That's a solvent so that my tape pops right up and I have clean removal. Okay, I'm going to turn this over and I am going to take that piece, little arm right there, and I am going to line up the corner, the front corner here with the front corner there, and put my finger back and get my fold line. So I'm going to do that with both of those. And I want to just line up those corners. And what I'm doing is lining up the corner straight and then going back with my finger and pushing that down. And then we're going to take our tape, and I am using the 1/4 inch Super Tacky Tape. This tape is designed so that you push it down with your finger and then you can just rip it right off on that end. If you push it down with your finger, you should be able to come back with the pick tool and just pull that liner right off. So pick tool is one of the most used tools in the craft room. There we go. This will give us just those nice two solid pieces on the side, and then we'll have our base kind of going there. Then we have a fold here. And what I'm going to do is pull that down, line it up, and then push back so that I have it straight across there. And then I have my fold in the middle. There we go. Now we have, that's your base card. The great thing about this card is that you can adapt it in so many different ways. And we are going to adapt it tonight by using the pumpkin paper. So we're using the pumpkin paper with that little, there's a little plaid background going.
Did you show them the different designs that are in that pumpkin paper? Or are you in a position you can?
Am I in a position to do that?
Yeah, there's
Not really. I can lay.
It's a 24 sheet paper pad
give me a minute.
with
Give me a minute.
yes, Mrs. Creek.
Okay, I'm going to take my paper and I am going to put it right there in my 6-inch tape because I like to die cut this with the tape on the back. And then every time I go to put it on my card, it's a sticker.
That's the 6-inch Super Tacky Tape you're using, correct?
Super Tacky Tape. So let's look. Here's our paper pad. Okay. So what's great, you've got your really like orangey fall type colors, and they're pretty bold colors. And then you flip it over and you have the other more muted colors. So I really love to do the paper pads this way because if you don't like it one way, you can have it another way. So now what we're going to do is take those 4 dies off of the die set from the split easel card, and we are going to set those up on our paper. And I like to tape those down because anytime I have a large amount of die going through the die cut machine, the die cut machine wants to push it. Lots of pressure coming off that die cut machine. So if I tape it, I know it's not going to shift on me. Now, when I do the pop-up element for this card, this is popping up this way. I like to cut 3 of these shapes, this piece right here. So you can see I've cut those in the tweed looking paper. But what I want to show you is if I wanted to have 3 pumpkin pieces, if I put my die up here at the top, I can actually get 3 on here. Does that make sense what I'm trying to
Three what?
3 of these rectangles.
Awesome.
Does that make sense in the chat? Ask them if
yes,
that makes
does that make sense, ladies?
Okay, so what I'm
Crafters,
saying is if you're careful,
men and women,
you
children
can
of all
actually get
ages.
3 of them, and that will give you the bump that you need. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 pumpkins, and then I'm going to end up putting the linen texture on top. Did that make sense?
The linen texture.
Okay,
Yes, the
there we go.
linen
Let's
texture.
die cut, and then we'll have our pieces die
Yes, they're
cut.
saying yes.
Okay, awesome. I wasn't sure I was actually
Thank you for the feedback.
what I was thinking.
Absolutely makes sense.
Now we're going to put our, I had to cut a few before I got to the place where I realized, if I just put those 2 pieces closer together and we're right up at the top, I wouldn't have to have a whole nother piece of paper.
Well,
so there you go. That's your tip for tonight. Okay, so we've got our panels there. We've got our pumpkins, and we are going to adhere
take a tip from the frugal crafter.
We're going to take the straight and steady corner tool, and I'm using the 1/8 inch tool. I'm going to lay that one flat, and you can lay this right in the corner of your card. I'm going to pull the back of this off. So the straight and steady corner tool has various sizes on it. When you're card crafting, you will find that you end up using the 1/8 of an inch tool quite a bit because it is the perfect spacing for your card. So when I set that on, I have perfect spacing all the way around. So I'm going to come over here.
I love the straight and steady corner.
Is that making sense, Tom?
Mrs. Creek, it makes so much sense because I love the straight and steady corner tool because you don't ask me to come in and read the ruler for you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have a cut line. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm moving on. I have a cut line right here. So I'm lining it up on that cut line, and I'm lining it up right along the bottom edge, and then I will have perfect alignment for it. So if you struggle with getting your things straight, this tool is very, very helpful. There we go. Now what we want to do is create that piece in the middle with the layers that I talked about. So remember, I cut 2 of these, and then I have already previously cut this one on the linen texture. So what we're going to do, I'm going to peel the back, and then I am going to set this right along the cut line on the other side. So I'm on the cut line here, I'm on the bottom edge here, and when I go to set that piece in, I will set it in exactly where it goes so the spacing is perfect. And now I have perfect alignment.
Because of the straight and steady corner tool.
So we're going to do 3 pieces. You could do 1 layer and then put a pop dot behind it, but I really like the doing 3 layers.
And why do you like doing 3?
Well, because when you put the pop dot behind it,
yes,
it makes, when you go to shut the card,
yes,
makes the card like kind of at an angle.
okay.
So this makes it flatter.
I think you need to share that with our
There you go.
our viewers, Mrs. Creek.
There we go.
Thank you.
Going to
Thank you for that input.
My third piece.
Mrs. Creek always assumes that everybody always knows.
So now
what
we
she does.
have the pop-up element. Now we are going to take the birthday candles, the candles die.
And oh, it's right over here. Oh, sorry, you need it right here?
Nope, I'm good.
Show it to him.
Mr. Creek, I have.
That's the one I'm giving away tonight.
Cut.
That's right.
These pieces. And so we have the birthday hats, and they're cut.
They're birthday hats. You got numbers there. You can do a birthday all the way up to 199 if you want to.
Do more than that.
Yes.
So what we're going to
Happy
do
500th birthday
is take our. This one is complete, and when I'm die cutting this, I'm using that Super Tacky Tape so that I can literally put them together as a sticker and just stick them on. So I have one right there that's not done. Can you see that? Can you see it? Okay. So what
the one with your finger on it?
Right there, baby.
I
have cut that with our Super Tacky Tape on the back of it.
The 3-inch, the 6-inch, the 6-inch, right?
You know, this one you could get away with the 3-inch tape. Okay. And then when you go to put your pieces on, they're already a sticker. So, you know, if you were trying to glue those little bitty pieces on,
yes,
there might be yelling.
Uh-oh.
There would be like no peace, and like we're going for peace, right?
Peace, that's right.
We're living with
There will be peace in our time.
Yes. So there would be no peace if you were trying to glue that on with liquid glue. There we go. Got our little thing going there.
And then you don't have the gush either.
And then no goosh. And then we have the top. Do you remember when we went to church with the gooches?
I do. Better not go there.
Hold on.
Better not go there. I don't think you better
go. There we go. We're gonna peel that off. Tom, he tells me what people's names are at church.
Like Herb and Herb?
Really not their name. And he kept calling Mr. Gooch. Mr. Gooch. And I knew his name was not Mr. I knew, and you have to understand, Mr. Gooch was, how would you describe
Wound tight.
Mr. Gooch wanted to be respected, okay? And Mr. Gooch was not happy when I called him on accident Mr. Gooch. Did not end well. All right, we need a decorative panel for this back piece. And on my card, I use the pumpkins. On this one, I'm going to use the linen. You don't have to put a piece back there. You can choose how you want to do it. I like to put it on there because I just think it's a nice touch for the card. So we have that. Now, we are taking Mr. Creek. Did we finish the Gooch story?
I think we got close enough.
That you got me in trouble with Mr. Gooch. Okay, so we're using the U stamp and die set. And this particular set has the word U, and it has a mat, and then it has the different stamped words that you could put with it. So we're doing die cutting U and then stamping deserve a happy birthday. Guess what, Tom? I have already die cut the word U for the purposes of this video.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Hey, did you know that Barb Farron used to work with us up in Rockford? You remember Barb?
Okay.
She had both, not one, both knees replaced today.
Oh,
So before we get off the
yeah,
air
you need
tonight,
to
we
pray
want to
for
pray
her.
for her.
Yeah.
She says she's doing pretty good, and God's been good, but we're going to still pray for
Is
her
she
tonight.
with us?
Barb, we're going to pray with
Is
you. Yeah,
she?
she's watching from her hospital room.
Oh my
Barb
God.
is watching from her hospital room. Barb, we're
Bless
going to
her
pray
heart.
for you
We're gonna
before we get off here.
pray for you.
Don't you
'Cause she
leave
needs-
before we all get there.
She's been needing some peace.
We're going to have some peace. That's right. I get everybody from praying for her all over
There
the
you go.
United States of America. That's right. This will be great.
Okay, so what I'm going to do before we move forward, I am going to take this flap and I am going to lay it on my surface in front of me. And I have just like a piece of cardstock back here. You could use a little cutting mat if you had one. And I have my my gift card. Okay. And what we're going to do is mark that width. So I made this this card actually in the beginning for my daughter-in-law. So center it on there and just mark where the end is. So if you're folding up cash, you only have to cut a smaller section. So you can decide if you're giving cash or if you're giving the gift card. So I have cut where I need to go. So
I like cash because it's accepted everywhere. The gift card isn't.
It's not accepted everywhere.
Well, good point.
Try to spend that at a trade show.
Well, good point. At the concession
You're
stand,
going
I
to
guess.
starve
Right.
if you have cash,
Yeah.
which is a pet peeve of mine. That's a whole
Indeed.
thing. Okay, so we're going to go over that right on the fold, cut that line, and that is going to give you the little secret hideout for your gift card. We're going to slide that in right
Secret
there,
hideout.
and there you go.
Look at that,
There's
would
your
you?
secret hideout.
I tell you what.
Okay, I will say I made the other card for our daughter-in-law with cash.
Are you?
And it looks pretty awesome.
Are you halfway through where I can give away something?
Yes, let's give away something.
Hey, we're gonna give away something. All right, I hope you crafters have your listening ears on because this is a pretty tricky one. Okay.
Are they looking at you?
Are you looking at me? Okay.
Me?
It gets centered here. They've got the card on half the screen and me on the half the screen. Okay, so the first trivia tonight for the Happy Birthday Candles die, or if you prefer, the brand new Polaroid frame die or the s'mores die, your choice, is, while we live out in the country, as you well know, ladies and gentlemen. Huh?
They might not.
Oh, excuse me, maybe you don't know. We're kind of, we live out in the country. Okay, way out in the sticks. Okay. About 50 miles from anywhere.
We're from
the land of tall corn. That's right. Land of tall corn and not much more. So anyway, one of our neighbors, a good friend of mine, he invited all 5 of our grandchildren over to his house on, was that Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday, to give them all a special gift. From the bounty of his land, I'll put it.
The
bounty of his land. So tell me what those gifts were.
They were out there with Bigfoot.
Yes, they were out there with Bigfoot. They got
the neighbor has
so
a
go ahead and start your guessing. And yes, Lois and Mary, you do qualify for tonight's trivia question. I don't want to shut you out anymore. Yes, Lois is listening.
Awesome.
Oh, Mary and no, Barb got it first. A pumpkin. That's right. But Barb, who had Mary, you weren't fast enough, Mary. Congratulations, Barb Farron. You won your choice. Which one do you want, Barb? Do you want the birthday candles die, the s'mores die, or the Polaroid? So your choice. You tell me what you want. But wow, that was quick. Gosh.
They know us too well.
They know us too well. Congratulations, Barb. Barb, I know I've got your address somewhere, but would you please email it to me to sales@creekbankcreations.com so I can get this gift out to you right away. And tell me which one you want when you do that, Barb. So congratulations, Barb Farron. Back to you, Miss.
Okay, awesome. So we have pumpkins.
Yes, it was a pumpkin patch. I guess we need to explain what we did.
He had his own private pumpkin patch, and he allowed the kids to come down and pick.
All 5 of the kids get in his pumpkin patch and picked a pumpkin of their choice.
Yeah. So they wanted to get their picture taken with the Bigfoot. That was the most thing that they were excited about because they've been driving by the Bigfoot for years.
Well, you tell them what the Bigfoot is. It's a silhouette. It's a black plywood silhouette.
Black cutout.
It says world champion hide and seek champion.
Yes. So the neighbor has a sense of humor.
Yes.
And so The kids were like, take my picture with Bigfoot. They were all excited about that. Okay, so what we're doing is we are making our U word. So I've cut the background on orange cardstock. I've cut the top with the linen cardstock, and that is going to be adhered to the lower portion of our card. But we are also going to add the double layered banner die on there. So when we adhere it, we kind of need to look at where we're at. So what I'm going to do is put a piece of tape on the back of that double layered banner die.
By the way, crafters, we're going to be giving away another one of those birthday candles die at the end of the show here. So stay tuned.
Stay for the end. There we go. We're going to put that right there. And then we have our U that we're going to put on here. Now we are going to adhere this so that we are only putting tape on the bottom portion of our word. So let's do that again. I have it where I want to put it. Okay. You look at it, figure out where you want it, and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to mark where that's at with a gentle, you know what a gentle pencil line is, Tom?
A gentle pencil line.
Gentle. So I have my line and I know my tape needs to be on this side of the line. So we will put our tape on there and that will give us really good adhesion. I am going to run 2 pieces down this Y. What?
Why? Why did you do that?
There we go. And we'll run another one across here.
Now you're using the 1/4-inch Super Tacky Tape now, aren't you?
The 1/4-inch Super Tacky Tape.
The 1/4-inch Super Tacky Tape that's only $2.99 a roll from Clickbank Creations. Is that the one you're using?
When I put this on my card, I'm going to set it on here. I'm going to center it from side to side. And when I put it on, I'm not going to push it all the way down right now.
No, wouldn't do it.
I'm just going to set it gently in place because I need to add what to the card, Mr. Creek?
You need to add something else to it.
What do we need?
Candles!
We need candles.
Candles! That's right, candles.
What we're going to do is put our candles together, and then we need to kind of slide those candles in there. So I'm just kind of gently sticking it there for right now. So let's talk about the candles, shall we?
Yes.
Can you hand me the die?
Yes, indeed, Mrs. Creek. Here you go.
So what you have are the solid pieces of the die. These are the candles are layering dies. So
did you say they are or they aren't?
They are. So I have the solid pieces and then I have the detail pieces.
No way.
So they're made so that I can layer one onto each other. So I can do 2 different colors.
You've got different designs there. You've got 3 different designs of those candles, Mrs. Creek. This is not just any old birthday candle.
What we're going to do tonight is I have cut those basic candle shapes on the orange cardstock, but we're not going to use the cardstock side. We are going to use the tape side. So before I die cut those, I'm taking and I'm putting my tape on the back. And then I'm going to remove the tape liner and I'll have a sticky surface. Now what we're going to do is layer that top on. So we're going to put our undo on there. That will give us the chance to align that piece exactly where I want it. So this is my top. And I'm going to align it up right on top of there.
Because undo is your friend.
Undo is your friend. That's a solvent. It'll give you time to line it up perfectly. Now, what we have is our candle with the little sprinkly things on it. And what we're going to do is take our Pixie Puffer, and our Pixie Puffer is made so that you can put your ultra fine glitter in it. I'm going to open the swing arm and pump over the trash can.
Yes. The Pixie Puffer contains the mess. That's right.
That's what that's going to look like. And I'm going to burnish the glitter down into...
Now, Mrs. Creek, when you say burnish, you mispronounce it burnish.
Push it down. So you can put it in your glitter bowl. You can do that. This is our Pixie Puffer with the Pixie Dust. Either way, it's going to give you the ability to have that glitter on your candles. And I have already assembled the rest of the candles, but I do want to show you when I do this, I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Before we do that, I should have put the flame on. We're going to
yeah.
put
No
the flame
candles
on.
complete unless
Yeah.
the fire's
So
burning.
the fire has already been cut. It's has our super tacky tape, the red glitter with the super tacky tape. In fact, before we put that on, we're going to put the little yellow piece on it. So I have already cut these. They have our super tacky tape on the back. And when I go to put the yellow on top of the red, I can pull that liner and put that right there. So I'm going to place that right in there on that edge.
You know, we're doing all these fall cards. Summer's not over yet, but is everybody getting in the mood for fall, for autumn? Anybody out there? Yes, no, maybe. Sorry, summer's ending. Glad fall's
Are
coming.
we drinking pumpkin latte? Now, I have my candle on there. Red glitter, yellow, and that is sticky on the back because I needed it to adhere to the candle. So I'm going to take a second one and I am going to stick that right on top. So this is just a piece of red cardstock, and I'm going to put that on top to cover up the sticky. Did that make sense, Tom?
Cover up the sticky.
Yeah. So we needed the
Janet
red.
Smith loves fall.
We needed the red glitter to stick to the base. Are you with me, Thomas?
You did something with the glitter to stick to the base. I was checking out the comments.
The red glitter is stuck to the base, but then it's sticky on the back.
Okay.
So we have to put another piece of red on it. It stabilizes it, and it means that that's not sticky anymore.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it doesn't stick when you shut your envelope.
There you go. So then we are going to put our candles. I've already finished the candles, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me make 400 candles. But we are going to put our candles in. So what we're going to do is take our candles, and we are going to put tape on the bottom of those. Yeah, that's probably a half an inch of tape all along the bottom, and then set them in. And then we have
half inch of the quarter
our
inch
little
tape. Half inch of the quarter inch
yes,
tape, correct?
we have our little hats we're going to add too in there because you got to have the party hat. Okay?
Gotcha.
Now, so I'm going to pull the tape off, the liners off, and we will stick our candles in there and adhere them so we have our candles sticking out of our card. Now, the question is, how many candles are you willing to die cut?
Cool.
What's your limit?
16 candles.
I think 5 looks nice.
You think 5 looks nice?
Yeah. Great. So when you put them on, you're just going to set them on the back. And when I do them the first time, I just very gently set them in place. And we're going to, before we stick everything,
Holy mackerel, Mrs. Creek.
we are going to.
You're creating a virtual you birthday cake.
Fire.
Looks like.
My deal was I was trying to make it look like a birthday cake.
It's a masterpiece,
okay,
Mrs.
there we
Creek.
go.
It's
now,
a masterpiece.
What you want to make sure is that you haven't extended off the. Tom, you got to keep the fire within
that's right
of the card.
But keep the fire burning, so nevertheless, right?
Don't get too carried away, or your fire will be out of
control. Out of
okay?
control is what they call that.
I'm there. I have discovered that this booger right here, you kind of have to deal with him because he wants to show right there. Okay, so that's why I do it gently until you get it exactly where you want it, and then push them down so they'll stay.
Love the card, Mrs. Creek. It's smoking.
Now,
with
we need to add, decide where you want to put your birthday hats in there. And when I adhered my birthday hats, I just used a little dot of glue on the edge right there, right on there. Just a little dot of glue.
Little dot?
Little dot will do you.
Are you using your glue tip on that?
I am.
Your plastic glue tip?
We don't really talk about it.
The glue tip? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll put a link to it, though, right? Yeah. Yeah. The glue nozzle.
We do have a special glue nozzle, but
it is smoking.
It's a secret. Okay, we're gonna set that right in there.
Of course, you don't want to buy one. No, we don't want to sell them.
Do you want me to talk about it?
It's a secret.
Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, let me finish the card and then we'll talk about it. There we go. What do you think, Tom?
I love it, baby.
Okay.
I love it.
We're there. Let's see. You deserve, or do we want to stamp the whole "You deserve a happy birthday"?
Yeah. Hey, let's ask
Okay.
everybody. We've been showing a technique on how to take a straight level stamp and stamp on a curved banner. Would you like us to show you again in case you missed it?
We've demoed it several times, so I don't know if it's fully on necessary to do that.
Bernadette is asking glue nozzle. Yes, glue nozzle. We sent the link,
Okay,
Bernadette.
let's
Check it out.
skip
Julie's going to talk about
let's
it.
skip this part
You talk about the glue
and we'll
nozzle?
talk about the glue
All
nozzle.
right, we're going to talk
Okay?
about the glue nozzle.
So I have already die cut the layered banner and I have already stamped it. If you have not seen me take a straight stamp and turn it and stamp on a curve, you can look in the last card we made.
Well,
which
we're
was
getting
the
people to say, yes, please show you how to do it now.
Okay,
Yes.
we can do both.
Okay, we're going to do both. We're going to
Look
show
at
you the
that.
glue
But
nozzle.
wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. We're going to show you both the glue nozzle
Okay.
and we're going to show you how to stamp
Okay.
with a straight stamp on a curved
So
banner.
this is I'm using the Misty stamp board. If you don't have the Misty stamp board, it is a tool that's used for stamping.
You've got the multicolored Misty, don't you?
I have now when you buy the Misty stamp board, when you open it up, it comes with a black foam and a paper pad. And I take that out and I have installed our product called the Stamper's Window, which is a clear surface. The purpose of the surface is that it holds the paper still so you can stamp on it without it moving. If you don't have the Stamper's Window, then you have to use a magnet, which doing this particular technique is very difficult.
But what happens if you drop the magnet on the concrete floor, Mrs. Creek?
Right. Most people don't have a concrete floor in their
floor. Well, they might in their craft room. Or at the crop. Yeah.
So what we have is the Stamper's Window that I've installed, and the grid is on top. So this is a grid that we sell. When you buy it, you laminate it and you tape it onto the board.
Okay.
Okay. So this is important because of this technique. We are going to clean off our board. When you have things doing the hokey pokey on you.
Yes. Is that a highly technical card crafter's term?
Yes,
hokey pokey?
It is. Just need a little water and wipe it off. Okay. There we go. Now, in my layered banner die set, I have this little orange piece that I call a jig. And I am going to take that and lay it, and I have a little piece of tape that I just keep on it.
You're saying that's in the die set?
I die cut it myself.
Okay.
So whatever the shape is that I want to stamp, I'm going to take that die and cut it on orange paper and make a jig.
Okay.
A jig is for alignment. I'm going to set it on top right exactly where I want it. I'm going to open up my stamp board. How am I on the window?
You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, you're right on the money, honey.
On the view. Now we're going to take our stamp and we are going to stamp on here, right? So I have a straight stamp and I have a curvy.
That won't work. That won't work, Mrs. Creek. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
We're going to come over here and we're going to take our stamp. So I always do it like this. This is what I want it to say. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to use that jig so that I can position that stamp exactly where I want to put it. Okay? Push it down. And cough. Hang on, I gotta get a drink. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to shut this door. This is why the grid is so helpful. And you can watch my Stamper's Window video where I cover all of this in great detail. You will not move. And what I'm going to do is stamp here on my grid to see
if it's going to work.
If it's going to do what I want it to do.
So you're not wasting all that time, huh? You sly dog, you.
Okay. I clean it off. I come back over here and I do it again. Okay. Here we go. Now, if Your stamp is
Yes,
not
Karen,
wanting
we're going to
stick.
call that dance a jig. I
Yeah,
agree. Dance a jig.
that's good. If your stamp is not wanting to stick with the clear mounts, you probably just need to wipe the back of it off, like that kept doing the hokey pokey on me.
Yes, that highly
Okay,
technical
so I'm
papers.
going to stamp,
Sure.
open up my window, and I'm going to stamp, and I will have created that banner piece that I want that fits in my, so I have that curvy sentiment on my card. Okay, so that is a fun technique, and it is a way to transform your cards. That is why I love the that layered banner die, because you can take the stamps that you own, those straight stamps, and you can get the curve out of them. Okay, now, Tom, do you have a question?
Yeah, I have another
And
question.
then
That's
I
right.
want to talk about the glue bottle while you do your thing.
You're going to do the
over
split
there.
screen here? This, how can you talk when I'm doing a question?
Okay, well,
Uh,
I don't know. I guess I can.
let's give this away, and then, well, you talk about the glue
Okay,
bottle, and then I'll
so
go.
here's the deal. Your glue bottle. This is the Art Institute glue bottle, and if you use the Art Institute glue bottle as it is sold, then you're probably using the glue bottle, and then you're putting a steel nozzle on the end of this bottle. So Art Institute sells a steel nozzle, and it has a stainless steel head pin.
Screws on from the outside.
It screws on from the outside. And try as you may for that thing not to clog, it still clogs. And the reason it's clogging is because you don't have a super tight fit on it. So we sell a glue nozzle, and I'm looking to see if I have a package. I don't even think I have a package of them here. Let me look.
Caught you off guard, didn't I, Mrs.
Yep,
Creek?
there we go.
There they are.
Okay, so there's 4 in a package, and it comes with the stainless steel head pin. So what we're going to do is open up our glue bottle.
Not just the stainless steel head pin, the decorator stainless. Do I need to open that for you, Mrs. Creek? It glued. You glued your bottle shut.
Glue bottle, and go to the sink and clean out the inside nozzle. So this piece, and I have been asked, does this work with the Barely Art Glue? And I've been told that it does.
Very.
So I don't use that adhesive, but I have been told by customers. So clean out the inside, and then we're going to install the nozzle from the inside. So push it in there as hard as you can, all the way up against the top, and screw that on. Now, that's going to give you a seal at the top of your glue bottle, and then you're going to use your stainless steel head pin in there when you're not using it. Now, what happens is you get crafty and you're doing your thing, and then that wants to clog because you forget to put the head pin back on. So when this starts getting crusty on the end, you like that right there, blob of dry glue. Just pull it off.
Just pull it off.
Throw it away.
Throw it away.
If you can't pull it off, you're like, oh, darn it, it's too late. You take your scissors and you trim it off until you're all the way down to the nozzle. And then when you're all the way down to the nozzle,
time to change the nozzle.
Open it up and take my advice. Don't try to do this with your bare hands, because I did the first time and I had glue all over. So open it up, take your pick tool, stab it, and pull it out and put a new one in.
Yes, you can safely do this at home.
You too can have a bottle that doesn't clog. I know there are a lot of other options out there that are really expensive, and this is not expensive, and it is. It actually works, and
it's effective.
My glue bottle travels in a trailer that's like really hot.
It does,
and my bottles they don't clog.
You know, I used to clog those metal tips out for you before every time we do a live.
Declogger.
I'd have, yes.
And so there you go.
The metal ones, not the plastic ones.
That is called glue. It's a really fancy thing we have on our website called glue nozzle.
Glue nozzle.
Okay, we're good. So
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed learning how to make your gift card there, slide your gift card in right there, and you made a super fun card.
Okay, this is going to be a complicated question, crafters. I hope you're all listening, because Julie and I got all 5 of the grandkids an outdoor element, as we'd call it.
Early Christmas gift.
Was it an early Christmas gift?
Well, we could say it.
Okay.
It wasn't, but we could.
It's an outdoor element. Okay, an item that they use when they're huddled around the campfire. okay, so to speak.
so to
Okay.
speak.
So tell us what that is, and if you can't get it, I will give you some pretty strong hints.
But
So,
it's something that you use outside.
outside, that's right.
Yes,
So,
everyone got their own.
yes, everyone got their own. So
Mhm.
start guessing. You can go ahead and split screen if you would.
Oh,
But you're on the air, Mrs. Great. Yes.
okay. While we're guessing,
I'm looking. I'm
we
waiting.
we use the U stamp and die set, and that set was designed to go with the lift and look card base.
The U.
The U
Nobody's guessing. Nobody can get. Oh,
outside element.
long fork for some words. That's a good question.
Well,
Fire pit. That's a good. That's a good. Those
they
are
are
good.
involved with that. So
Yes, they are involved in those.
I wanted to show you the other die that was in that set.
Close. No,
Coordinating
yeah.
is the Mary set.
Hey, Krista, it's Leonard Skinner. Indeed, good to hear from you.
So I made
Snuggies, aren't those diapers?
snowman card.
Smart
Split
sticks,
easel,
Tim.
snowman card. Put your money in there, and you have a nice
Getting some good guesses, but no
Christmas
winners yet.
card.
Come on.
Getting close.
There's 40 of you out there at least listening. No blankets. Nope, not Adirondack chairs.
Those are good guesses.
Get some good guesses.
Are you going to tell them it requires?
No, not yet. Not until he gets a few more guesses here. I mean, good grief, Mary has guessed at least once, and I don't see Lois back hasn't guessed one time. Lois, you qualified to guess for this.
You're letting us down,
Lois, you're always winning this stuff, Lois.
Have you used the things that you bought for the children? Have you personally used them?
I have not. Well, hold it. Yes, I did. I did use
How did it work out for you?
It was an interesting experience. Their own, not yet. Keep guessing, crafters. Do we? No, it wasn't lawn chairs. Hot dog tongs. That's a good idea. We could use some hot dog tongs, Lois. Jar for lightning bugs.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of yard for this.
Yes.
Yeah, the small yard wouldn't work with 5 kids.
No, we're keep guessing. You guys are doing a good job.
You got to give them a good clue.
Okay.
Another clue.
All right. I'm going to give you a clue. Gilligan's Island.
Oh, that is a terrible.
That's a wonderful clue. Gilligan's Island. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does the producer know what Gilligan's Island is?
Do you know what Gilligan's? You don't know what Gilligan's? Oh, really? Oh, come on. Our executive producer has never even heard of Gilligan's Island. No, not yet. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Huh? Yes, Julia Bickle! You got it right. A hammock. That's right. That's right. Julia Bickle is our winner. It was all right. Tell them about. Well, I'm writing this down, Mrs. Creek. You tell them about the hammocks.
Yeah. So we got we didn't get a hammock. We got 5 hammocks.
Yes.
One for each.
They're like parachute hammocks.
Yeah,
they're like parachutes.
Nylon, and Tom was gracious enough to let me hang them in the trees. Tom's really, I don't know if you know this about Tom, but he has a phobia.
A phobia?
Phobia, the right word?
Oh, I'm protectionist of my trees.
Tom loves trees.
I love my trees.
He loves trees. When we built this house.
Okay, we got 50 acres of trees. I'm sorry, well, it's not all. Some of it's still.
It took Tom over a year to just deal with the trees.
No, you're picking on me now. I'm
telling the truth.
Okay.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah, I was pretty particular about my trees.
And
yes.
Like it was a whole thing, and we stood out in the yard and fought over it because I wanted to cut more trees down.
Don't touch my trees.
I don't want to cut trees down, and so since we've lived here 8 years, we've had the tree guy out here how many times?
Twice. The second time.
The second time he's coming because Mr. Creek should have cut down more trees. So anyway,
Julia Bickle, I want you to send me your email address. Excuse me, no. I don't want your email address. I want your physical address so I can send you this die. By the way, tell me which one you want. You have your choice of the birthday candles die, the Polaroid a frame die, brand new one, and the s'more die. So pick out which one you want, Julia, and tell me your address, and I can get that in the mail to you tomorrow. Okay, and
so you know what the problem with the hammock is?
What?
Getting out of it.
Getting out of the hammock. Yes. Yeah. That's right.
Getting out of it was a painful experience.
It was. It was.
So all 5 kids got their own hammock, and they're kind of like in a semicircle.
Yes, around the fire. Around the fire.
And so we've done nighttime reading out there. They sit out there and play and do their thing out there.
Just swinging the
There
hammock.
may have been giant marshmallows being ate
Last night. Yes.
And we had marshmallow
all over our faces.
all over
their faces.
So good fun.
But we need to pray for Barb Fern before we go, because those of you who've been watching tonight, I don't know, you may have saw it in the feed. Barb Fern just had double knee surgery. In other words, double knee replacement surgery. That means she replaced both knees. So think about it.
She's in a hammock.
That's right. She's in the hospital as we speak. So we want to take a minute for you guys with gals and group of guys and gals would all join us, because we're going to pray for Barb and ask for a quick healing and recovery for her.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, we just come to you and pray that you would be with Barb in that hospital. I pray that you take any pain away from her. I pray that you'd strengthen her body and give her a quick recovery. I pray, Lord, that her spirits are lifted and that you would walk with her during this ordeal and you just be with her. In Jesus' name we pray.
Lord, we just ask tonight and for the next few nights that she would actually rest, that her body would find rest as she's in the middle of recovery. You know, sometimes recovery is hard at night. So we just speak peace and rest over her in the night.
Yes, in Jesus' name. So you hang in there, Barb. Can't wait to get a report from you next week, see how you're doing. And as always, we love you all, crafters. Thanks for joining us tonight. And God bless you, and we'll see you next week. It's Monday. What do we call it? Monday.
Make it on Monday.
What are we calling it?
Make it on Monday.
Make it on Monday next week. Monday the 15th. Is it the 15th?
I have no idea.
Check it. Hold on. Don't go away. Let me check it out.
Monday.
Huh?
It's
next Monday, whatever next. But hold on. Today's date is the 8th. It'd be the 15th. 7 days from now. It'd be the 15th, Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern.